What do we need?
And that might be a hard pill to swallow for a few. She had dreams of fucking cold, and even her father would approve. Yeah. Look what $1 bill will do. Make them bougie bitches working up and try to smile at you. Yeah, I know you hate a nigga, but I'm still smiling too. Will that be awesome? That'll do. Get money attitude. You want to
guys. Pat do. Cleansing with some love sage. This will be available on my website, Vrezon. Vrezon, very soon. Oh my god. Is the music too loud? Not loud enough? Talk to me. I don't feel like I have to shout. We've prayed. We don't need to pray in this thing anymore. Definitely not getting £1 for this video, but no one cares. Yeah. I don't think we need anything more than this. I need you two, right? Yes. Thank you, guys. Music's too loud, yeah? Let me take them. All right, I'm take them. Is that better? Can you lot still hear it or no? I mean, innit? I think it should be low because I think we're going to deal with some very serious business right now. Should we jam for a bit? Because I want to smoke for a minute. Because I did rush back. Oh, wait. Turn it up. Yeah. Not too loud, innit? I'll take a couple of puffs with me. Mizu. I love Rich 32. Thank you. Because you know the angels live in the music. Demons live there too, but yeah. Thank you, Avery. My 1 year anniversary. YouTube, you've been good to me, yo. Been good to me. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I know I'm breaking all the rules right now. Music, bunning weed, you know. Hey, I need a couple more pulls because I'm about to tell you lots of shit, okay? Okay. Please hit the like button when y'all come in, please. All right. See what the next song is first. No, I mean, text to paste doesn't matter.
Clearly, I am not a fat ass.
I'm just going to sit
I
here
am active brain.
because the angels are here to help me.
Sometimes too aggressive in its honesty. And hot, sweet. That loves wholly and completely. Whom it may choose. Whomever it may choose. I am not gonna lie and pacify. I am arms to hold. I am lips to speak. I am a G. Strong legs that stroll off the 33 bus or out of a money green Phantom comfortably. Knees that bend to pray, clean from Ajax washings. Hair that is thick and soft. Thighs that betwixt an amazing, all expense, grand prize. I am eyes that sing, smile that brightens, touch that rings, and supplies euphoric release. I am a grand dame queen beast. I am warm, I am peace. From the roads of Botswana, from 23rd Street, from the inside, third eye, ever watching this wicked, wicked system of things I do see. I am friend to pen, and a lover of strong women, a diamond to men. I am curious and interested like children. I welcome the wise to teach, appreciator of my culture, thick, not just from bone dense and eat. I have a rhythm in my ways and a practice in my seek. And yes, I do crave the rhythm of my space with a man that rejoices in God's grace. With faith, I do hear to listen. Two hands that fist when force pushes to shove and your ego won't submit. I am gifted. I am all of this. And indeed, the shit. Clearly, I am not just an ass.
Boom. Now that we've introduced ourselves, let's have a talk. This poem, fam, trust me. Let's talk. So, I was thinking about this twin flame thing deeply over the last week. Well, I've been thinking about it. And to be honest with you, for the last I don't know, 4 or 5 months, I've just not been in the game. I've just not been into it. And then, do you remember when me and my sisters did the live on the 144, the true meaning of the 144 and the real twin flame journey? Remember when we did that? I don't think I've even watched it back. But we kind of dispelled the idea that of some of the myths surrounding that. And so I think I just want to kind of expand from what I have experienced. So you heard Jill Scott's poem, yeah? And so after all that, yeah, when you know that about yourself, yeah, how the fuck does one end up in a twin flame situation? I really had to sit down and ask myself this question. Like, really, like, how did I get here? How did I get into this situation? And I started to do the work. Obviously, we got to go back to the inner child, innit? So it was the inner child. It was the inner child that wanted to be loved, wanted to be accepted, wanted to particularly be loved by a man, and wanted to be part of something. So I feel like for some of us, let me just be clear, it's not that I don't believe in it. I'm just um, I'm just picking it apart a bit more. I'm just adding a little bit of critical thinking to the whole thing, because it's starting to hurt people. It's starting to have people in this perpetual cycle of waiting, which means you're lacking something, which means you're not enough. And this is another reason why I've tried to stay away from the whole encouragement of this thing. Now, to be honest with you, I was knee deep into it, like neck deep, forehead deep, actually submerged in the whole thing. And it came, like I said, from not feeling loved, buying into the whole Disney princess fairy tale narrative. And then obviously, boom, this twin flame thing comes in. Now, let me tell you something. I'm a hopeless romantic. Rom-coms were my thing. I love the whole chase and the whole thing of it all. I loved it because I was fed it, and really and truly, that's not it. I saw something, and imagine I've been nervous to come and do this, because I mean, anybody that knows me knows that I'm for the whole twin flame thing. I'm here for it. But again, critical thinking needs to come into play here, because some of us are being encouraged to stay in a very, very, very toxic, painful cycle in the name of ascension, in the name of coming together with a divine counterpart who will help lift the energy of the new world. I like the idea of it. I like it. It sounds wonderful, and why wouldn't I want to be part of that? So first of all, I remember asking to be part of it. Somebody coming to me with the concept and me thinking, oh, I would like that. And then boom, I created it for myself, because what you believe you will conceive. That's just how it goes. So at some point I feel like my ego, shadow, whatever you want to call it, would have been too embarrassed to have this dialogue with on a public forum. But I feel like it needs to be addressed, because it's fucking up some people. Can you hear the angels? And the music never ever fucking helped. What is that? Who do I run to fill this empty space? Who do I run to when I need love? We grow up like all of this is fed into our bomber clots, and the next thing you know, you get the concept of twin flame. And to be honest with you, my interaction in this dynamic has been quite embarrassing, to say the very, very fucking least. I mean, to be honest, I haven't had many relationships. I've only been in one long-term relationship, and that was for 18 years. That was from 16 to 36. So I'm 46 now. It's 10 years I haven't been in any committed situation. And the only reason I was in the previous situation because of songs like this. Who do I run to fill this empty space? Motherfucker was empty. And what did I attract? I attracted empty. Eh? And as far as this twin flame dynamic is played out, the person that I had finally chosen to be it, because remember, there's a confusion. You don't know who's who, you don't know what's what, blah, blah, blah. The person that I had chosen to be that person told me from the very beginning, I'm not that, fam. And what did I do? I continued to feed the narrative, and the narrative continued to feed me. How the fuck do you think I got into tarot? How? Probably how most of you lot got into tarot as well. By wondering what somebody else is doing while you're over here and they're over there. Not true. Am I lying? Because I know I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you the truth. We might not even pull cards. This just might be enough. I didn't understand that, but I'll do a little bit of research on that. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so at the time, I'd picked, see, because I understood the narrative, when it was like, you attract what you need to learn. So in that case, then I feel like every motherfucker I've attracted and opened my heart to has been a twin flame then. I even said to my daughter today, what's to say that you're not my fucking twin flame? Do you know how much I've learned by being her mum? Like, fam, I've learned so much painful lessons. We have telepathy. We have past lives. Why couldn't she be my twin flame? But no, there's a narrative that I bought into, and then it just encapsulated one thing and one person. And they say apparently with the twin flames, it's what you've got the same energetic makeup. So what? Like, does that mean that you should continue to endure unrequited painful love for the sake of why? So this is why I'm here to talk to those of you who have been made to feel that if you feel that you were part of that collective or part of that narrative and decided that you don't want no part of it, that it's okay. It's okay. Because really and truly, this is how I saw it, yeah. Like I told you, From As a You as a Hopeless Romantic has been all of these songs. Even this song, I've never heard it. I've only heard it on a sample, but like, this is some bullshit, love. So I feel like I'm on the right track here. I feel like this is a thing that I need to be talking about, innit? So, like, when I think about it, so as a servant of God, yeah, and I already chose to be that before I started to undertake the actual thing. I already knew I was going to do that, right, before I even jumped into this vehicle. So at some point there must have been another situation that's going to try and oppose me. Now listen, I really don't believe in thank you so much, I love my hair. I really don't believe in anything outside of you having any control of you without your permission. But what if you give it permission? What if you call it a fucking twin flame? So I gave it permission, and I'm not calling the person. I'm calling the whole fucking situation an op. Yeah. So boom, I gave it permission though, and the community continues to give it permission to lower our vibrations. There is fucking nothing. There's nothing in my life, may I tell you, in the last 10 years that could ever bring down my vibration the way this year situation has brought down my vibration. Yes, I've definitely grown. I've learned some shit. But at what point? At what point do you just say, okay, I've learned all I need to learn through pain and being torn open and purging, and now I would like to learn through joy, reciprocated love, and friendship? At what point? Or do you continue the cycle that will not even allow you to entertain that idea? that's all very well, having the duality of our existence, but what the narrative is saying is always that, especially, it's never the divine feminine that's coming, it's always the divine masculine energy that's going to be coming. It's coming, it's thinking about you, it's that, this is what I'm talking about. This is, I don't have a problem with the existence of the duality of, I don't have a problem with it, but this business of holding yourself hostage to this situation and not feeling like a complete diviner if you don't choose to interact in that dynamic. That's all I'm saying. That's all that this is all I'm not poo-pooing the whole fucking thing for anybody out here. What I'm doing is just asking y'all to do a little bit of critical thinking and asking yourself, for how long will you wait for something that's been told that it's coming, it never does. What's even worse is that there's a third party that's getting all the things that your masculine, your divine counterpart finds it impossible to show you, but finds it very easy to show somebody else. And you're then being told that what they're showing them is not real, but they're living it real. It's real. It's real. And you're over here, and then the next thing is the secretiveness of it all. If you know people that have twin flames, do you know their actual fucking names? Nobody calls their fucking names. Nobody speaks about them as an actual human being. It's a title that they're given, and then this title is so grand, but is the person that you're talking about as grand as you are making out? Saw something yesterday, and one of my sisters posted, it was like, be careful who you use the title divine masculine and divine feminine on. And on top of that, if your divine counterpart ain't treating you divinely, what the fuck is that? Is it that? Is it that? That's when I knew I need to come on here and talk about it, because I was like, I've never seen memes like that before. I've never seen anything like that before. But they're coming up because people are starting to scratch their head on this shit. Like, what is it that I'm supposed to be waiting for? A motherfucker that can't make up its mind. A motherfucker that can show love to somebody else but not you. A motherfucker that will continuously come and drain you of your energy, of your love, of your efforts and all of the things. Fuck off and give that to somebody else. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? My G. And then you're going to watch Tarot every day to find out when he's coming, what he's doing. It sounds mad to me. But I was in it. To win it, boy. I was participating with you. But no. Absolutely no. Because I have to. I love this. If it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me. Because it can't be just me. It can't be just me. And I know. Here's another thing. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. Here's another thing that used to bother the fuck out of me. So, we're just ordinary people. We're just ordinary motherfucking people, bruv. Just like you. And we out here telling you that someone's coming that hasn't come for us. I'm telling you that you're going to reconcile, you're going to get back with somebody who y'all just don't seem to be able to get the fuck along. But I'm telling you, that's coming back for you because it's divine. And this time I can't see nobody. I'm not doing that to none of y'all. I'm not doing that shit to none of you or myself. You hear me now? I'm not doing that shit no more. Don't make no fucking sense. If you called this divine counterpart right now and said, listen, I'm kind of over this shit, man. We're grown up. We've done a lot of work. Let's get it together. Is that what you really, really want? Or is it because it's been going on for so fucking long now, your ego's like, no, we got to get that. And then when you get it, you don't even want to fuck it. You don't even want that. But it's just because it's your divine counterpart. Right, no. Right, at no point As that divine counterpart showed you any divine fucking anything. They ain't even showed themselves divine nothing. How about that? I mean, it's Friday. You're lucky. This is the calm, tame version of this shit. My shadow was fucking whiling, and I had to calm it the fuck down because I wanted to talk to the collective about this from a very balanced space. Maybe I'm not even balanced, but it's like you don't even tell nobody about it because they will tell you it's some bullshit, and you will justify it by calling it divine. It's, oh, but you don't understand. It's a twin flame thing. You don't know about that. I've got friends that are twin flames couples, and they're beautiful couples. They're like powerful the fuck. But some of us can get carried away in the narrative and get it completely fucked up, and get that person fucked up too. We can do that, and some of us have to speak about it. Some of us that have been talking to you about it have to tell you a different thing. Now, it's irresponsible not to. It's very irresponsible not to at this point, because I can't sit here and even pull another card to tell me that someone that claims to be divinely connected to me is coming, but clearly I'm not. And not because they're not good people or whatever. They just don't want to be with you, and that doesn't make them a bad person, does it? It doesn't. They just don't want to be with you, but you've created this narrative with them included, and now it's that. Is that, and now everybody's losing, not everybody, we are losing our fucking mind. For why? For why? And you can't look at another human being can't look at you. I know it's not a romantic connection, I know it's a spiritual connection, that's all very well and good, but that's not what is being peddled out in the community, is it? I mean, I can find you 10 videos right now that's going to tell you what your masculine's thinking, what they're doing, when they come in, all of that shit. That is my problem with it. I don't, like I said, if the people is the people, that's all very fair and well. I didn't discredit that at all. What I'm saying is the behavior of people and what you're doing to yourself because of this thing. Some of you have been single for so long because of this thing. Waiting for the thing, or fucking creating the thing and the thing, or being in a thing that's not really the thing, or it could be the thing but it's, you got it fucked up because, like they say, it's not a romantic thing, it's a spiritual. But it can be though, because I don't buy that shit though, because it fucking can be. I know couples, romantic couples in that divine connection that are very, very romantic, very, very spiritual too. So no, I don't buy that shit. But I don't or what I do believe is that some of y'all are fucked up because of this situation. Maybe because you've got it twisted and you think that it's a romantic thing and that y'all should be in some romantic shit, or maybe what was I gonna say? So I got distracted because it was sweet. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of it was sweet, some of it really wasn't. Some of it really, really fucking wasn't. And the lessons definitely have been learned because we are at ya. We're here. You know, we do what we're doing. But like I said, I feel like some of y'all just need a detox from the whole fucking thing. What were you about before that? What were you about before that? You know what I mean? Because we talk about karmic relationships. Oh my God. It, what were we really about before that? Can we go back to some normal critical thinking? Back in the day, before you understood or knew about that thing, someone moved to you mad or moved mad with you getting the fuck out in it, cussing the fuck out of them, and then getting out. This you won't do it because it's a divine connection, and you know, la di da di da di da. And I sound better now at this point in it. I just want to be a responsible person and just provide a safe space for those who um, have felt traumatized in this whole experience and have found it difficult to move on to anything else, because they're afraid that they might miss something. First of all, what's for you can't miss you, first of all. And second of all, you deserve to be loved because you're lovable. That's what I mean, if I had the Romance Angels, it's my favorite card. It's my favorite card. So that's the only reason. So now what I want to do is I want to pull cards on the recovery position. The recovery position, what did I do? What I did, I was honest. I was very, very honest. I wrote 3 A4 sides of very honest shit about myself. I didn't drag anybody. I just spoke to me and how I got there in the first place. And like I said, I got there because that's all I ever kind of thought about all the time. I was annoying. I was an annoying teenager. I was an annoying child because I had a crush on everybody. I was an annoying teenager because I had always had a boyfriend, and I was never single as a kid until not even I was never single from 13 to 36. Never, not a day. So and that means there was some overlapping. But when you're a kid, it's not really a real thing in it. Like, it was kind of a thing to have a few different boyfriend. I mean, I know in the Americas you lot date. It was kind of like that because no one was sleeping with each other or anything like that. You're kids at the end of the day. But yeah, there was, 2 and 3 at a time. Like, why not? Because you're just, enjoying everybody's energy and letting them enjoy yours. That innocence, that innocence. But once this twin flame narrative came to me, it allowed me to no, I'm gonna say this. I was gonna say it allowed me to stay in something longer than I needed to, but it wasn't the twin flame narrative that did that. I was already like that. I was already like that. I didn't know how attachment issues from abandonment issues. So it just amplified it, I guess. And now, as I am about to step into my greatest era, the only fucking thing that could fucking distract me from anything is that. And the way it came as a wave, that's why I feel like definitely shit is just almost, it's like written. People say that when you're about to do your biggest thing, be in your greatest moment, the devil comes to fuck around with you. And the only way the devil can fuck around with me is with my heart. It's the only way you can get me. And then I look at the collective, how powerful each and every one of us are, masculine and feminine, and knowing that that's the only thing, because you're out here doing so many amazing things, and then your energy is tampered with in this year thing. It makes me scratch my head to wonder how the fuck did that get into it. Do you see? Critical thinking is all I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to, open up some different perspectives on this whole thing and what it actually could be, because it feels like a problem more than something that will lift up the earth. I feel like it's dragging a lot of us down who may not be affected by anything other than that. Tune. What do I do? What do I do? I need to charge. So you already know it's not my normal setup, so just having to do some different shit. Oh, I'm missing you lot's comments. I want to see. I really do want to see what you lot are saying. Hold on. The longest wait for nothing. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because if it's, you know, like I said, I do know physical couples who are very inspirational, very beautiful, doing amazing fucking things, yo. But I'm also seeing that there's life after twin flame also. Exactly. That is my main thing too. That is my main thing. But it's not just any. It's not just any man. Not any man can fucking fuck with me like that. It's this whole narrative with a particular individual. Just the catalyst. I had the bare catalysts though. I had the catalysts. I had those too. My ex-husband was a catalyst. I did so much growing in our relationship. 18 years. I did some phenomenal growth. We both did. And then we moved on. You know? And we still love each other. For sure. So it's like, what is the big deal about this thing at this point? I'm seriously asking myself the question, because I guess what's different is that there wasn't a lot of gaslighting around it. There seems to be a bag of gaslighting around this shit. And we're being bamboozled, we're being hoodwinked, being had. There's this girl, she's a comedian, but poet comedian girl on Instagram. That's where I got it from. She's funny. I'll post it tomorrow so that we can see who says that. But that part. I mean, I'm just shooting the breeze with you lot, because you lot are my family. So I'm just putting it out there, and I just know that if it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me. And some of you are feeling some type of way to exit this shit, because you're just like, no, this has got to be, you know, if I do, I might miss something, or I'm not truly ascending, or I'm not truly in mission without it. Bruv, remember, it was an internal job. It was an inside job, and we've been doing that. We continue to do that. And again, if the thing outside of you is not mirroring or reflecting that, how do you still call that your divine counterpart? How? Why are we not charging? Why are we not charging? I don't know why we're not charging. Let's try it this way. I'm coming back. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so we're charging now. I met a friend, yeah, and she said to me, or so I met a friend, an old friend once said to me that in this, in your lifetime, you can have like 3 to 4 meaningful, long, loving relationships if you choose to. You know, it's about attachment. And this was something we were taught, this was something we were told never to do, to get attached, to get, and have expectations of a thing, have expectations of an outcome. We were told to just flow, and we were told to just, you know, have faith and knowing and belief in whatever it is that you want to manifest. And it just so happens that that's everything except this twin flame thing. Not the twin flame thing. You have to hold it out and continue to wait and continue to wait for why and what, though. So I'm not here to tell none of that. I want to talk to those of us that want to be in the recovery position and how we move forward, both masculine and feminine. Let's pull some cards for that. Let's pull some cards for that. Let's cleanse them up. Still forgot my gong. Still didn't come with the gong. Bought the zoot though. Priorities. Jah free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Hey, thank you. Hey, Kambojo. All right. You know, I'm just randomly pulling these cards though. But I've drawn for the Hoodoo Tarot. With the ancestors in it. All right. I want to ask some questions. I feel a little bit all over the place, but it's okay because there's solar flares that they're reporting now on Australian news. And there's some alignment with 4 planets. Moon, I think Saturn's in there, I think Venus is in there, Mars, possibly Jupiter. Not happened in 1,000 years, bruv. So, you know, I'm just going to allow myself to be all over the place if I want to. What's this about? No, don't want that. Not interested. Okay. All right, so for divine feminine that's in the recovery position from this whole twin flame narrative, what does she most need at this time? What does the divine feminine energy most need at this time? Because there needs to be a whole rebalancing within. Because, like I said, if you've done the work and you've been successful in balancing out your energies, and any type of reflection that is in your field doesn't reflect the work that you've done, that's got nothing to do with you anymore. 5 of coins, doesn't want to get left out in the cold. It needs to get over that. Needs to get out over the lack, the lack energy and the poverty mentality, like you don't have enough love, or you need that from something outside of you, or someone outside of you, and a particular someone outside of you. You need to get the fuck over that. You might need to take 2 baths, bruv. It's my pleasure, man. Take the chains off yourself, yeah. The angels. You know, I'm gassed up, everything. The angels. You need to break free from this narrative that you've told yourself, that you are unlovable, you're not enough, you don't deserve love, because it's that quiet underlying narrative that continues to feed your misery. Our misery. What else? You ain't missing nothing if you just decide to do something else. Choose to keep it pushing. Seven of baskets. You confused though. Still confused whether that's the right thing to do. Whether, you know, what if what if I make a mistake? Like I said, what is for you can't miss you. So, you know, if you feel that you're not being seen, treated, or honored in the way that you should, what the fuck are you doing? Really? What are you confused about? There's nothing to be confused about. It's right there in front of you. Why are you choosing not to see that? Hmm? Take the chains off yourself, yo. Three of coins. You don't need to see another psychic. I mean, I know what the Three of Coins means: collaboration, working together. La 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 la. I know what this means, but Hoodoo Tarot, what do you see here? What do you see here? You don't need to go and see another tarot reader for another love reading to ask them if the person that you think is your divine counterpart is coming, what they're doing, what they're doing. You don't need to go and do that. If they're not with you at this point, they're not with you for two reasons. One, because you haven't done your work to reflect them, or two, they haven't done the work to reflect you. Very simple. Okay? Divine Masculine. And I'm not going to be popular with some people, I'm sure, readers, whatever, fucking up their bag. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Divine Masculine. Death card. You need to transform yourself. You need to tap in to this is divine masculine energy that's dealing with in the recovery position. Your ancestors want you to tap in with them. Your ancestors feel like they done told you. They already fucking told you, and you're still fucking around with this shit. And so you've been made to suffer, so to speak. But they're still there for you to tap in with them, and for them to help guide you out of this illusion. But the transformation is up to you, ultimately. What else? Can't see. And I'ma do me. You do you, and I'ma do me. That energy. You do you, and I'ma do me. Because we do also seem to think that it's only the feminine, the divine feminine energy that's affected in a negative way by this. But masculine energies are also affected in negative ways in this shit. And in their recovery position, what do they need? 9 of coins. They need to just focus on making their own dreams come true by themselves at this point right now. and stop and be their own, you know, tap into your own feminine energy and comfort yourself, my G. Comfort yourself. Mother yourself. You know, this has always been the problem at the end of the day, really, as well, with masculine energy. Feminine energy, she's in a fucking illusion with a masculine energy. Doesn't want to tap into feminine energy because, you know, don't want to be perceived as soft or as something else. But look, and I sound really hard, and besides it's coming out, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for anybody, because I already know, like, I really do feel some type of way for Alawi, you know, in this post-traumatic twin flame post-traumatic stress disorder shit. My dear, please tag me in anything else that you see about this shit, because it's interesting, yo. You know, everybody just still going on like it's literally become normal to be in unrequited love, and they call it twin flame. It's bullshit. It's some bullshit, because I feel like the twin flames that I'm talking about that have come together and doing the work, making shit balance out and adding to the beautiful vibration of the planet, y'all should not call yourselves that, because what they describe as twin flame is mad. Is mad. You should call yourself something else. I know people don't like the title at all anyway in the first place, but yeah, you know, if I lose some of y'all, you know, it's been emotional, because I'm not going to be about that life, I swear down. Oh, look at this, the Chariot for Divine Masculine and the Five of Sticks. Boom. So Divine Masculine in your recovery position, you're going to be battling within yourselves. All of your aspects are going into battle, but by doing so, by tapping into your ancestors, by mothering yourself, making your own fucking shit come together, plowing your own fucking fields and creating your own for yourself, there's going to be some inner conflict with you, maybe even with others. You know, you may even feel like there might be some you might come across some opposition or some adversity from outside of you, whether it might be family, it might even be the collective, whereby, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Mind your fucking business, get in your Chariot and keep it pushing, yeah? Just do what you're doing. Divine Feminine, like I said, you need to get out of the illusion, the confusion, get out like you're missing something, that if you don't stay in this shit, you gonna miss something, and keep running to the psychic asking what the fuck, and the psychic, look at the psychic's face now. Now look at the psychic's face. Are you coming to ask me this again? Wait. I'm sorry. The reason why this song is on my playlist, because I have a 5-year-old. He's 5 now. He's 4. He was 4 when he put this on my playlist, and he had my phone. He put this on my playlist because we was watching the cartoon. That's why this is here. This is not my music. You hear, you guys? Before you start judging me about some bullshit. It's definitely not my music, but every time it comes on, it reminds me of my love. Macabre, boy. Divine Feminine. You get another word for your recovery position. I'm coming off this thing in a minute. Divine Feminine in recovery position from the twin flame experience. Can we get a word? Success and growth. Look! Success and growth. You can be successful and grow without this thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. I was one of the people that said you can do that, but it won't be anything near as extravagant as if the two of you come together. But maybe I had it twisted. Maybe it wasn't the two of you. Maybe it was, again, these partnerships of sisterhood and brotherhood and collective consciousness and collective love, you know, and collective building and right, we be doing that too. So what? It's not going to be the thing without it. I think it will. The Hey Jazz, my love. I miss you. I miss you. Success and growth. You can be successful and grow exponentially and eternally without attaching yourself to labels and things that are making you miserable and dragging your vibration down. Okay? My love. Like I said, this ain't my music. This is Macabra's music. I mean, it's an excellent program. This is The Last Airbender. Sick. This is the theme tune from The Last Airbender, because when I go down to do Macabre and Max Hair, I just watch whatever they watch, and I'll just be watching everything that's awesome. Because I love a cartoon, especially when it's about things that I believe are real life. I love that. So we're gonna be fine, Divine Feminine. Really. Really. I am tempted to just pull a romance angel for each side as well, for those of us that are in the recovery position of this tenure. Let's just pull this last card. The Empress. Look at that, Divine Masculine. Nurture yourself. Look after yourself. Do all of the things that you believe that your Divine Feminine would have been, could have been, maybe is doing for herself but has never really done for you. Nurture yourself, baby, and take care of yourself and tap into what is natural, what is nature. You the sun, look at this sun energy, you know, just get out and have yourself a good time. I just keep hearing mother yourself. And then the feminine is like your own masculine to bomber clout. That's what I see. Both of them. You are your own masculine. You are your own feminine. What the fuck are you doing up in this mess when it doesn't concern you anymore? That's what I'm getting from it. She put... It's extra. Oops. A little bit more organised. That's all. Pull these one each and then we get the fuck out of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's pull one romance angel for the Divine Feminine right now in the recovery position. I don't think we'll do this spread ever again in life. This is a one-off. But I just felt like, you know, I just couldn't leave you lot with the like, yeah, this is some bullshit for some of the collective. and keep it pushing. It would have been it would have been unkind. Wow. Okay. Can you believe Nas and Wu-Tang are going on tour together in America? You might see me in America sooner than later, you know, if they don't bring that to the UK. I can't die and not see that. All right, boom. So the divine feminine got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. What that is telling me is if you allow yourself to open up to other possibilities, you can feel another deep bond and another deep bond and another deep bond and another deep bond, especially being as aware of energy as you are now at this point. um, you can have deep, meaningful bonds with other people too. This is not the only time you will feel this way. Might not be the same way, but it can be just as beautiful or just as intense or just as deep as you want it to be. If you allow yourself to be open to the idea of other opportunities and other people. That's what I'm getting from that. And for the masculine energy, what I'm getting, it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And again, if you want to feel masculine energy, that initial intensity of the bond of with the person you've assigned in this narrative, um, you can do that by tapping into your spiritual aspects, researching and not researching, reading, or not even reading, tapping into your own self. You don't need a book, you don't need nothing. You need yourself. You need to tap in, strengthen your religion, strengthen your connection with the divine, strengthen your connection with your ancestors, strengthen your connection with your feminine energy, with Mother Earth, and you too can also feel something just as beautiful or just as intense, maybe not as toxic and crazy. Hopefully not. Hope is not a strategy. Let's say no. Intentionally no. We don't want to deal with that shit again in life. Not to say that there isn't natural ups and downs in connections and relationships, but for the absolute piss to be taken out of you, no. None of you deserve that. And it's time to allow yourself to release that. Yeah, that's all I want to say about it. Been here long enough. Been here long enough. Said it, it's out of my system now. Don't have to say it again. I'm reading this book, by the way. It was a birthday gift from my beautiful baby blue. It's called The Road Less Travelled by M. Scott Peck. It talks about pain, or what's it say? Something being a natural something. Problems and pain being a natural aspect of life, but how to deal with them through discipline, through love, through what else? Independence, growth and religion, and through grace. So I will be getting into this. I think I've read a few chapters, and I was reading it while I was getting my hair done. And yeah, I'm getting to it. My baby loves to read, so most of her books look like this because she really gets into it a few times as well. So that's what I'm reading right now, and I'm sure that it will be of assistance to help those of us that are in the recovery position. I mean, I didn't know I'd be in the recovery position when she got me that book. So, but you see how the divine works. God is good all of the time. I love you lot. Happy anniversary to Mama D Tarot. I know that's me, but I call myself Mandisa. That's another thing, innit? So, yeah, the website, like I said, we're a spit throw away, man. It's just DHL. We just ain't getting no satisfaction. And obviously, we had the bank holiday week and things, and poor Kate's being dragged pillar and post, but she is determined to get this problem fixed. And I love her for it. And in the meantime, I'm just building up the products, as many as I can, so that there's no disappointment when I actually do launch. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Um, I am available for private readings. Hit me an email. What else do I want to tell you? I think that's it. I've done. Because remember last week I wanted to really come in and do a love reading. I couldn't have done it. I can see why they just wouldn't let me fucking do it. Because I feel like this was aggy. But like I said, it's because I'm just fed up of seeing a lot of you with your vibrations low, and it's all boils back down to these connections. Like, the fuck? Nah, I'm gonna give myself permission to be like, nope. And so hopefully you'll give yourself permission to be like, nope, no. And that's it. I love you lot too much, and I will see you lot very, very soon. Probably next week for the 5 aspects again. Have a lovely weekend and be awesome all of the time. Mwah.